We'll start seated and we'll warm up the neck. Almost always first, all right? Because it does get a little neglected and it's what we use to hold our heads up, right? Okay, let's drop our ear, right ear to right shoulder. Just sitting in a comfortable position. You're gonna slowly roll down, chin to chest, over to the other side. And slowly back over. Good, one more time on each side. All right, you're gonna hold it on the right side, hold. And let's extend our left arm out, palm facing forward. Can you look down at your knee, your right knee? Get into the side of the neck. All right, come back to center, other side. Dropping your left ear to left shoulder. Let's extend our right arm straight out, palm facing forward. And looking downwards at your knee. All right, release back to center. Both hands by your sides. You're gonna reach to the side. So either arm is fine. Reach over to the side. Stay grounded in both sits bones. Squeeze and pull your shoulders down your back. From here, you're gonna draw a big circle. Reach forward, sweep those fingers along the ground. Inhale all the way up and reach. And sweeping the fingers, let's do that 2 more times. All right, and switching sides. Reaching up and over. And fall forward, sweep. Inhale up. Good, 2 more times. All right, come back to center. We'll do a seated vinyasa, seated flow. All right, so you're gonna inhale, reach your arms forward, and exhale, fold forward. Hey, Maddie. Fold forward, reach those hands forward. Kind of like child's pose, reaching as far forward as you can. And then bringing your hands back halfway towards your body. Pull those shoulders back, pull your chest through. Kind of like upward dog. All right, sweep those hands behind your hips. Squeeze the shoulders back and lifting the chest up to the sky. Good, hands by your side. One more time, side to side. And over. All right, and from here, you're gonna push forward into hands and knees. I always like to do some cat-cows because let's be honest, when you're at home, do you just drop into this position on your own? Probably not. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's go, drop the belly down. Squeeze the shoulders back, looking up, deep inhale. And exhale, tuck the chin, tailbone pulls inwards. Pull your belly to spine. Let's do 4 more cat-cows, moving with your own breath. You exhale, empty out the belly as you pull your navel to spine. Last time. All right, come back to neutral. You're gonna reach your right temple towards your right hip. Reach, reach, reach. Drop your hip over to the side, to the left side to deepen that stretch. And other side. So just shift side to side, stretching out the side of the body. All right, from here, come back to neutral. Knees wide, let's reach the arms forward. Hips over heels for child's pose. Actively draw those armpits down to the mat, reaching your forehead down as well. All right, slowly lifting your hips up halfway. Reach those hips back. You'll reach your right arm under your left. Reach, reach, reach. Deep inhale. And exhale, windmill open. Feel that twist through your mid-back. Inhale, reach. And exhale, twist. 2 more times. Keeping those hips shifting back. Reaching back. Last one here. Good. Switch hands. Inhale as you reach your arm through. Exhale, twisting open. Three more. Last one here. Awesome. Planting both hands. Let's bring the knees back to center. And we're going to push back into downward dog. Pressing the heels into the mat. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Knees can be deeply bent if you'd like. Reach the hips up and back. Let's plant. Let's walk out the heels. So stretching out the back of your legs. Your calves, your hammies. All right, let's press both heels down into the mat. Now press the shoulders away from your ears. Let's go. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Open up the hip, bend your knee. Reach that knee towards the ceiling. Draw your heel towards your bum. And from here, you'll step your foot beside your right hand, dropping your back knee down. Good, let's squeeze the shoulders back. This time for our twist, we'll put our hand by our ear and you'll reach your elbow across your body and then exhale, twist. All right, we'll go for 4 times. Exhale, twist, opening up. And last one here. Okay, plant both hands down. Let's drop the knee out to the side. Bottom of the foot picks up. You can come down to elbows only if it's comfortable, or staying on your hands is totally fine as well. Feel how this deepens the stretch into the side of your hip. We'll take 3 breaths here. Okay, pressing back up to palms. Shift those hips back, pull the toes back. And come forward, low lunge. Rocking back. And last time forward, pick up the back knee, step back into plank, push back into downward dog. Let's lift the left leg straight up on an inhale. Draw the knee towards the sky. And step it down on the outside of your left hand. Drop the back knee down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good, so you're gonna bring your hand to your ear, reach the elbow across your body, and exhale, twisting open. Inhale, reach, and twist. 3 more times. And last one. Awesome. You can drop your knee out to the side, pick up the bottom of your foot, come down to elbows only if it's comfortable, and we'll hang out here for 3 or 4 breaths. All right, coming back up onto hands. Plant your foot down. You're gonna pick up your back knee, step back into plank. From here, you'll inchworm your hands to your feet. Forward folding. Keep your knees slightly bent. Coming up halfway, plant your hands on your shins. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Good, and then you'll come all the way up. Arms come overhead, palms come to heart center. Let's step your feet wide. So kind of in a sumo position. Feet are wide. You're gonna bend your knees out deeply. Palms come on the inside of your thighs. From here, you're gonna drop one shoulder down to the center, looking upwards over your other shoulder. And on an exhale, switch sides. We'll do that one more time on each side. Should feel really nice. Nice twist for the back, stretch for the inner thighs and the shoulders. All right, from here, you're gonna come back up to standing. Squeeze your glutes, come up to standing. Should we do some sumo squats? I'm just kidding, it's a flow class. All right, from here, you're gonna hinge forward and walk your hands to plank with wide legs. I'm just gonna switch my direction, but you stay where you are. All right, from here, let's drop your hips down. Squeeze those shoulders back. Back bend, looking upwards. You should feel a nice stretch through your mid-center and your hip flexors. On an exhale, push those hips up and back to downward dog. Wide-legged downward dog. Good, walk your hands back to your body and forward folding here with wide legs. You're gonna reach for your opposite toes. So let's go left hand to right toes and twist your arm up towards the sky. So if this is super intense for your hamstrings, just slightly bend your knees. All right, and you're gonna walk your hands over to the other side. Right hand reaches towards your left toes. Twist with your left arm up. Good, come back through center. Hands on your hips. You're gonna come back up to standing with a nice flat back. Exhale, come all the way up. Good, let's inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, fold. Walk those hands back to plank. Good, let's step our feet back to the center and push back into downward dog. All right, from here, you're gonna reach your right leg straight up and exhale, step it between your hands. All right, coming up to a runner's lunge. So you come up almost like halfway, palms face forward. You keep your energy reaching forward. So palms facing down by your thighs. Keep your shoulders pulled back, chest lifted. Feel your lower body heat up and embrace it. On your next exhale, let's lift up with the chest. Arms come up by your ears. And on an exhale, float those arms back down, runner's lunge. We'll do that 2 more times. All right, last time, rise and float forward, runner's lunge. And plant both hands down on the mat, step back into plank. Let's flow or do a vinyasa. So you can do them from knees or from toes. You'll bend your elbows back, bending halfway. Pull through into upward dog, knees and thighs off the mat. On an exhale, push back, downward dog. Get 2 breaths here just to reset. All right, on your next exhale, let's reach your left leg straight up. And exhale, step it between your hands. When you're ready, rising up, runner's lunge. Squeeze those shoulders back, palms facing down, energy reaching forward. 3 breaths here. On your exhale, rising up. Stay low in your lower body as your upper body lifts. Arms by your side. And exhale, float your arms by your thighs, runner's lunge. 2 more times, moving with breath. Inhale up. And exhale, float the arms down. 1 more time. And exhale, runner's lunge, pause. And plant your hands down, step back into plank, vinyasa. Toes or knees, lowering halfway. Upward dog. And downward dog. We'll take a couple recovery breaths here. Let's plant your right foot down on an angle. Step forward with your left between your hands. We'll rise up to warrior 1. So arms by your ears, reaching upwards. And on your next exhale, walk the feet out, warrior 2. Reach, reach, reach those fingers across the room, lunging deeply into your front leg, looking past your front index finger. Good, let's reverse the warrior. All right, bring it back to warrior 2 arms. And we're gonna lift, straightening the front leg. Palms come together in the center. And on an exhale, sink back into that warrior 2. Good, inhale up. And exhale, sink. We'll do this 5 times. Last one. All right, continue to look over or past your left index finger, and you're gonna windmill both hands down to the mat. Step back into plank. And let's vinyasa, flow down halfway. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, push back, down dog. Planting your left foot down on the mat, you'll step your right foot forward. I'm just gonna switch sides. All right, rise up to warrior 1. And let's walk it out, warrior 2. Reach, reach, reach those arms. Feel that nice stretch across your chest and shoulders. Lunge deeply into your front leg. On your next exhale, let's reverse the warrior. Stay lunging in your front leg. All right, both arms back to warrior two and straightening through the front leg. And exhale, lunge, warrior two. 4 more times. Two more. Last one. All right, from here you'll look down and windmill both arms to the mat. Step back into plank. Vinyasa. And push back, downward dog. All right, from here we're gonna come into pigeon pose, which is where we'll spend a little more time. So we'll reach your right leg straight up. Let's open up that hip again. Draw the knee towards the ceiling. And let's draw 4 big circles with your knee, stretching out the hip joint. And when you're finished, you're gonna bring your knee to the bottom of your right wrist. Walk your back leg back, nice and straight if you can. Before we fall forward into a passive position, we're gonna walk our hands back towards our hips. Sit nice and tall, proud pigeon. Feel a beautiful stretch through your left hip flexor. Squeeze those shoulders back, chest proud. Just breathing here. And let's walk the arms forward, forearms stacking. Feel free to rest your forehead on your arms. We're gonna hang out here a little bit longer. So from here, you wanna try to rotate your hips so that they're square to the ground, square to the mat. So you might want to think about drawing your left hip bone down towards the mat and see how that deepens the stretch on your right side. All right, we're gonna press back up onto our hands. Hopefully that felt really nice for you. Such a good hip opener. So plant your hands down. You're gonna come to your toes on your back leg and gingerly, very gently, press back up into a downward dog. You can pedal out your heels here. See how one side feels different than the other. All right, pressing both heels down. Let's inhale, reach our left leg up now. Bend the leg, knee to the sky. Let's draw 4 big circles with that knee. And let's bring that knee to the back of the left wrist. Walk the other leg back. Again, drawing your right hip flexor down towards the mat. We're gonna come into proud pigeon first, so walk your hands back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, chest pulls upwards. And when you're ready, you can fold forward. Forearms stacking, resting your forehead on them. Again, think about drawing your right hip bone down towards the mat. And slowly pressing back up to your hands. From here, you're just gonna bring your back leg around. Bring it around to the front. Come into a comfortable seated position. So talking about stretching out the back of the neck, the shoulders. We're gonna do it from this seated position, wherever you're comfortable. You're gonna draw your chin into your chest. Arms can just be by your sides. And then you wanna think about squeezing your chin to your chest and stretching. You're gonna roll your head and shoulders down, tucking into it, the smallest ball you can create. All right, so chin to chest, and then rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Come into the tightest little ball. You can fold forward. Keep your arms by your side, nice and tight. And from here, reach your arms forward, pulling your armpits down into the mat. Slowly, slowly reverse to come back up. Reverse the action. Slow, 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 uncurling your ball. And your head comes up last. Good, let's extend the arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulders back, pull the chest forward. On an exhale, tuck your chin into chest again and hug the arms. Carve out the chest. Stretch the shoulder blades apart. And slowly release. Your head can come back up. Let's squeeze your arms behind you. Plant your hands behind your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Looking upwards first. And on an exhale, draw chin to chest. Deep stretch for the traps and the neck. Gently, gently rolling it over to the side. Let's pause here for 5 breaths. Let it really release on its own. And slowly rolling chin to chest over to the other side. All right, and then slowly coming back to center, release the arms. Let's do a few shoulder rolls just to shake that out. And you are all done. Yay! Good job. So it's actually